Good morning, guys. Today is a good day in the liquidation business, baby. Somebody stole what? Okay, I'm walking out there right now. I'll get somebody to move it right now. Thanks. So I've been buying merchandise from another recycler. So if you look around your area, recyclers in your area are getting merchandise from Amazon, and this certain recycler is getting bigs, large items. And now large items is pretty inexpensive. You can buy a whole truckload of large items for $2,500, $3,000 plus shipping. So he was selling them to me for 25% of retail, which during Corona I really couldn't get much retail, couldn't get much product. So I was buying this stuff. But now that the markets have opened back up, there's no reason for me to pay 25%. 25% is too much. So I told him I'd pay 15% of retail. And what I like about it, it's big. It's like desks, office chairs, treadmills, all this big kind of stuff. The problem is it's like picked, he does a warehouse sale at his warehouse. So I'm really getting the stuff that he doesn't sell, the overstock, but I don't really mind. So he's selling it to me at 15% of retail now. I got 10 pallets coming in. So I think that's probably right about my sweet point. I mean, I love 10%, but I'll do 15%. But who's here? First of all, good morning, ladies. Nice to see you. I heard we had a little chaos and turmoil here yesterday. I think that we're gonna have to discuss. But we got people here?
We're here. Ian's here, Paul's here, Diana's here.
Okay, and are they all in the back? I assume that's, okay.
Hey, I got a crazy idea for you.
Okay, before you go with a crazy idea, we need to get the truck moved. We have a truck coming in and we need to unload. We got 10 pallets coming in. I gotta get a check ready for them too, so. It's the big stuff that comes from the recycler. Remember we used to get that stuff? Remember it was like bicycles and it was just, remember you pulled the pallets off the floor? You said these are good, Paul, you should go through them. Yeah, that's coming in right now, so. And then I want to have a discussion with you guys about the process. So yeah, they're outside right now, so we gotta move that right now. Oh, yeah, I forget we got a back door. Good morning, guys. Today is a good day in the liquidation business, baby. Somebody stole what?
Someone stole one of my pallets.
What pallet?
I had one that was marked NSF because I was going through it. So I found a $400 dive watch out of one.
This is just yesterday?
Yeah, it was sitting over one of these two.
Nothing's been sold out of here yesterday.
Yesterday, I think. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just I didn't want to sell it because we went through it. I found a dive watch and then I found these.
In one of these kind of pallets? Yeah. Yeah, there's some good stuff in these pallets.
So my guys that are buying these, that are coming back and buying them, they're telling me they look like what they look like, but there's good product to be had. Everybody's finding a gem or three in the bottom.
Well, that one, yeah, I mean, the one that I broke down had, oh, look at those. Does anybody know what these are?
Cycling shoes.
And what is this for?
That locks your foot into the peg. So
That's right.
Actually, what it does is you lock those in. So on your tri-marathons, when you're coming off the ocean, you jump off the ocean into your bike, you don't have to worry about putting shoes. Those are already locked into the pedal. You just jump on the bike, tighten your shoes down and go. Next question.
Okay, so actually it's the opposite. They're in the shoe. So the pedal has so you have to put your foot sideways on the pedal, yeah, and then it clicks in, right? So that you never, when you pull, so normally in a bike without these things, when you pull up, your foot comes off and you're only doing downward pressure. But when you have it locked in, you can go upward and downward, the pressure in all the time. But the problem is like when you're on a bike, so I did this 500-mile bike ride across Iowa, and if you're about to crash, this is my crash story, you have to remember to unclick your shoes before you crash. Otherwise, you're crashing with the bicycle. And I've seen so many people crash with their bicycle because you're like kind of panic and you're locked in. So you got to go unclick and then crash so that you can fall off. Otherwise, you stay right there on the bike. It's pretty scary. Yeah, bicycle shoes are expensive. I've never heard of this brand, but.
And we kept it for Esteban. There was these pink, purplish boxes, they say Marvel What If on them.
Oh, I saw all those, yeah.
They're Yeah, they're $60 a pop right now on eBay. Sold.
Yeah.
So I think you should do your podcast from the middle of the Florida showroom. Make it public so everybody that's walking by can get ask questions and answers, and then invite all your Ben Store Co-op people if they're local to come join you and do a fucking whole live show from the store and just get everybody, get the audience, you know, because eventually if you're out there and you've got a table of 4 people talking about this shit, right, and people are walking by, they're gonna stop and listen, and they're gonna stop and focus and
That is a good idea.
You think that's a good idea?
I mean, not the podcast.
not the, but like,
No. Let me say my second thought. I think that's a fucking great idea.
Yeah. There you go.
That's a great idea. And we have all the customers there interacting with it. And
people walking by, hey, you got any questions? Because ultimately 90% of our time explaining shit is what goes on here.
Exactly.
So if you're on your podcast and you're talking with,
today we're on the floor at Resale America.
holy frack.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were my guy. What's up, guys? Thought you were. Oh man, you stacked these ones this time.
Oh yeah.
Much better. Hey man, what's my total?
3192.15.
3192.15. Okay. 3192.15. All right. Here, Diana. Diana, fill this out for me. I found another supplier who was actually our old supplier, my old supplier, but we haven't bought from in a long time before Corona. So we can get smalls, mediums, and large anytime we want it by the truckload in Florida, minimum shipping. We will never have supply problems again.
Okay, then we don't have to have that other discussion. We're good.
Well, we do have to have that other discussion. There was a lot of upset people yesterday, Mandy, and I got like 2 hours worth of bitching to me last night. So,
You for 2 hours.
people that work here in the store. So,
Me or Mary, because we were talking to each other.
I know. I'm just saying that whatever happened yesterday has got to be resolved.
Like Ronald.
Right. They need to know whoever the manager in charge is. You need to, I'm not the manager in charge. So if somebody comes up and says goodbye to me, and then they're like, well, Tom knew I was leaving, and like, well, no. They definitely have to come see you, and I'm 100% got your back on whatever policies, and if anybody doesn't like it, they can take a hike. All right? Although I say that, and then my next breath is, our employees are our number 1 asset, so we have to take care of our employees. So if anybody says that's not my job, or that's not right, that's not how, yeah.
I mean, building a team is building a team. And anybody says, not my job, well, there's how many doors in this place? Go ahead and go.
Do we have a hostile work environment here?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I won't get people.
Anytime she gets her start running her mouth,
Anytime he sells my stuff and I don't have things to throw, that's why the conversation's irrelevant. We don't have to have it now. You just told me you're going to keep us
But
supplied,
you,
so we're good.
okay, but, and I'm gonna go here, I'm not protecting him, but I'm assuming this issue yesterday was the same thing because I got a text from Rhonda. You can't do it in front of a customer. Yeah, you did.
I didn't do it in front of a customer.
According
I
to
nothing in front of a
Rhonda,
customer.
that
I wasn't
happened.
standing there.
Whether it was you or you, one of you did it in front of a
I was explaining how the pallets work
She
to them.
did not
I did not
mention
get ugly in
names.
front of them.
But you can't do that in front of a customer. You just can't do it. We have 6 talls in the damn
No, we
truck.
don't. We have 2.
4.
4.
There was 2 yesterday.
4.
But
There was
there's
2
3
yesterday.
You guys
on the
didn't look.
floor also,
You got to climb up
guys.
and look. There's 2 behind there.
And there's 3 on the floor. And you guys are
I told you
done.
I got your back no matter what.
Yeah, he's not going to jeopardize the
No.
bin stores.
I said it. I'll be the one to say I said it.
Plus you got
because
3
we
in the
were getting
warehouse,
ready to
2
throw
on
it.
But
and
you
it was-
can't do it in front of a customer.
You're right.
That put Rhonda in a
apologize.
really bad situation yesterday with the
Good morning.
customer.
Good to see you.
Hi. But we just,
David?
back here, and all of you 3. You guys have
Look like
got.
you're gonna cry. Stop.
Hey,
I'll take registered one. You take registered.
Mandy,
What? I'm
you
listening.
guys have to have respect back here, especially in front of a customer. We know how important the bin store is to us. We got that. we're not going to jeopardize the bin store. But our pallet customers are just as important. We're not going to take everything away from you guys so that you can't throw the bin store. But you've got to watch what you say back here. You too have got to knock it off some. There are times when I have no idea whether you two are arguing. The way you talk to each other is very disrespectful, whether you're kidding or not. A customer walking past this aisle does not know that at all. I don't know it. That one day you two were at it about bins, I came back here thinking you two were fighting. And I, to this day, still don't know whether you were fighting or not.
There may be some truth behind that fight, but it's mostly love.
And we didn't throw hands.
But
I was serious. He
You're
was
right.
serious.
The customer
We worked
doesn't
it out.
know. And if I don't know, the customer sure to hell don't know.
So then we let
you guys
you involve
gotta
first?
cool it.
That's what I heard.
You have to cool it. We've got these customers, we got bin store customers, but we also have to have the respect here. If I don't know you're fighting, they sure the heck don't know you're fighting, and you guys get really, really loud. You gotta bring it down some. You two have to respect what he's doing, whether you like it or not. You have to respect what they're doing, whether you like it or not. And you both have to respect me and Rhonda on the decisions we make. If we make a decision, there's no arguing with us. If you have a point, fine. Take me aside, talk to me about it. But don't sit there and argue with us or yell at us. That's gotta stop. I don't yell at you. If I have a problem, I come and talk to you. I don't ever yell at you.
So I don't really need to say much here because I think Diana pretty much summed it up. But 100% I have Diana's back on this whole situation, okay? What she says goes, and we have to follow her. There's a careful balance between bin stores and pallet sales, and I need them both. You know, if that customer never comes back, that could have been $1,000 a week that we locked in.
They weren't looking to spend $1,000.
But
I think that was out of their comfort
But
range.
here's the thing. That $350.
I walked off, but-
Okay, so I sold a $400 mystery box pallet to a couple, an old couple that had never done it before. They were so happy with it. The next day they came and spent $1,000 on a $1,000 pallet and have come back twice since.
But they didn't take the leap on the grand first. If you're new into it, you're not
never
going to
going
take that
to.
Right.
$1,000 leap because you're on a budget.
I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but you're not getting that. That could have been a customer for life.
Yes.
And now they're
No, I
and now they could be
explained how
gone.
it worked. I said,